Gaia. Hello, here we are together again in our final video audio of this segment. We're walking on the beach together. We have met with one another several times, and we have watched the sunset, felt the wind blowing on our faces, and we have been looking at maybe the stars twinkling above us, those beautiful lights that give us hope, and maybe a little twinkle in our eye, huh? You think? So if you just kind of relax and sit back, enjoy the moment, take a deep breath with me in, and just blow out. What a glorious feeling. Close your eyes. And let's just sense that awesome feeling that we can only feel when we're at the water's edge. We hear maybe the sound of the ocean coming in and out, and those beautiful waves coming up and crashing up against the shore. We feel the water coming up against and around our feet and ankles. And as we do that, the sound of the ocean and the rhythm of the ocean becomes a part of the pulse of our heartbeat. Can you feel that and sense that? There's a rhythm to life. There's a rhythm that the ocean teaches us about life. Things come into our lives and then they go out, don't they? I mean, life is always changing, always shifting. So let's never forget that if we're going through a difficult time in our lives right now, this is only a moment in time. Everything shifts and changes. And so if we're going through a glorious time, we want to definitely hold on to that for a while, don't we? But even then, it can get better. So it can shift from wherever you're at to something brand new at any moment. We have the capability of, it's almost like dreaming it into our life, isn't it? Because we can imagine and we can send our thoughts and our feelings and all of those things out into the universe, and all of that energy and vibration from our thoughts, our emotions, the things that we speak out, they become real, they become life, they become a part of who we are and our surroundings. We can shift those things anytime that we desire, and it's a power. It is a power of grace in our life that if we take hold of it, we can always have it, can't we? And that's so exciting. So, this part of our journey is, I think, one of the most exciting parts. And if you still need to go back and go through some of the purging, go ahead and do that as many times as you need to, because we're always purging, aren't we? We're always going through things as they come up into our lives, and they bubble up because they come out of our mouths. All of the situations and issues of life, the Bible tells us that out of the heart the mouth speaks, and I truly believe that is a definite truth, because when those things come bubbling out, it reveals everything that's inside of us. And every time that happens, there's another opportunity, another moment to deal with whatever is going on inside of us, peeling the layers off of our soul, almost like bedrock just being washed clean, right? While the water kind of comes up and flows into us and then flows out. And it's just, water is a beautiful, visual and maybe analogy to apply to who we are as well, because we are 98% water, aren't we? And so water's very significant for us, as well as thoughts and our words and our dreams. It's just, life is difficult sometimes. I know that for a fact. Mine has been very difficult, but life can be very amazing as well. How resilient we can be. We notice and we find out basically how resilient and strong we are when we go through our difficult times and the moments are dark like they are right now on the beach as we just stand together. And we're going to do something that's very significant. And later on, maybe journal this, think about it, meditate about it, but we're going to do a pivot in life. And we're going to symbolize this by keeping our hands together, but we're going to turn around. And if we need to kind of shift around, maybe in a circle so that we're facing in the other direction, we are turning to face the east. Our life is doing a complete pivot all the way around, facing in a new direction. This is very significant because if you've gone through the process of dealing with some of the things that are inside of you and now have been purging those things, and if you feel like you're clear, it's time to pivot. It's time to face the east because the sun is getting ready to rise. And we know that this is an illusion. It's something that we see, but I'm using it as a visual. The sun is coming up in the east, and it's the dawn of a new day. How is this significant in your life? Because for every person, it's a little bit different. When we pivot in life, we've decided to take a new direction, or our life in the flow has automatically put us into a new direction. But this is a moment where the sun is rising once again. And what do we see? We see that beautiful yellow, red, and orange, don't we? So we have light that's shining all the way to the very core of our being as it's rising up in the east. So I would like you, if you will, kind of use your imagination and pull that energy forward from the yellow that you see in the sunrise and bring that all the way into the center core of your being, where your solar plexus is, just a little bit above your belly button. And just let that light kind of draw on in. I'm using my hand right now. I'm doing some distance movement of energy. So I hope that you're feeling that. If you don't, it's okay. Just keep that visually in your mind and allow that to just soak into your solar plexus. We're going to do a little bit of grounding. So we see the red coming from the sun, and let's pull that red just energetically and also with our imagination, and we're going to bring that right to the base of our spine, allowing the red to go down through our legs with some white light, and all the way down through our feet, grounding into the sand and down through Mother Earth. We're going to ground that new pivot that we've just done in our life and watch it expand out just like roots of a tree. Let it expand out as far as you can go in your imagination. And we're just going to ground this new thing, this new experience, and allow the orange to now come up from the sunrise. This is the dawn of a new day. Let that orange go right into the sacral chakra, the part that is significant for creation, isn't it? And it's so exciting because This is an opportunity for you to create new things in your life. And I'm allowing this to draw. I'm using my hands and I'm drawing the energy. If you just imagine this going forward into your sacral chakra, just below the belly button, and just let it pound on in. You know, I feel so excited about this. The energy feels so magnificent. It's so exciting. So just let that energy circulate just from your root chakra all the way up through your sacral chakra and all the way up into your solar plexus. See a whirlpool. Just blend that in, almost like when you're blending a cake together, you know, mixing something together. Feel it going clockwise and then counterclockwise. Allow it to go in like a funnel with some white light. We're going to secure that and ground that as well. Watch it, all of those colors blend together into white light, and ground that down through your legs, through your feet, and all the way down through the sand, down through Mother Earth. And let's just ground into Gaia right now, watching that energy and white light span out just like the roots of a tree. As far as you can see, just ground this new facet of your life and feel it. Allow the nutrients now to come back up from Gaia, up through your legs and up into your center. Feel it all the way through your legs. I know I'm feeling it. I'm just moving energy as we're just going through this together. And we're going to allow this energy now to go even past our solar plexus, all the way up through every chakra and out through our crown. And watch it go through your crown. Above the crown is a starseed chakra. And watch it just explode all the way out. Now what I'd like you to do is just let the energy pool up again, once again, at the base of your spine, and allow it to just vibrate. If you can just get that going, just use your imagination, move your body if you need to arch your spine just a little bit, watching that energy move up to your sacral chakra, up through your belly button and your solar plexus. If you just kind of breathe, take a deep breath in and blow out. And when you breathe in next time, bend and arch your back and let it just go up, all the way up to your heart. Let that energy flow. If you don't feel a lot, that's okay. You can keep practicing and just let it keep going. Blow one more time. Remember, energy is life. Breathing in and arch your back. Allow it to go just a little bit further, bending your shoulders back, all the way back, just like you've got wings and you're just letting the wings go back, bringing your shoulder blades back. And let that energy come up through your heart, through your throat, and blow out. And breathe in one more time from the root all the way up. And bending and arching. And just let it go all the way up through your third eye and out your crown chakra. Just let that happen. If you don't feel anything again, it's fine. Just keep your imagination going, that the energy is just flowing, and breathe out. And you know, all of this is okay. If you don't feel the sense of energy going up through your body and up your spine yet, it's at least creating that intention in your life to allow that flow to happen. This allows your body to balance all the way through your chakra system, at least the 7 major ones, because, you know, we have them everywhere. Our feet, our hands, We've got them all throughout our body, but at least balance the major chakras and do that breath work. Arch your back, allow your shoulder blades to go back, push your head all the way back so that your neck is completely extended and your head is back. Open your mouth and then release, and you'll feel that eventually, that release of energy, and it just feels so wonderful. That is an energy of creation. It's an energy that gives vitality to the body and balances everything from your feet chakras all the way up through your head and your crown and through the starseed, chakra that is above your head. So, just let the energy go out through your aura field. Now, while you're doing this, you can also imagine something that you're creating, something that you desire in your life. See that visually within your mind's eye, within your third eye. And you can work on creating in this way as well. Just release that Kundalini energy from your root chakra all the way up through your head and allow it go into your auric field. And believe me, that vibration will be picked up everywhere. And just journal it, watch it, and see things transform in your life. Now, if you just face the sunrise with me in your mind's eye, in your imagination, we watch the sun come up, and we're going to stand very tall, because this is a moment where we are standing very firmly planted in our truth, aren't we? This is a moment of new creation, a new pivot in life, and now we're going to stand in our truth. Just as solid as the sun is as it comes up, we're going to stand and face it and say, whatever it is that I go through in my life, I will stand tall in my truth and I'll face it. Now, if you need to remember that, watch the sun come up every single day if you have to, and let it be a reminder to you. Let it be solid in you that you are standing in your truth, that you're standing in whatever you are pivoting into, that you are creating new life in your life, and whatever is meant for you will come to you, will be drawn to you, and whatever is not meant for you will go back again into that darkness just before we saw the sunlight. So just expect it. Things will come into your life just like a rushing river, and then things will also leave your life. And that includes people and relationships. That includes everything. Anytime you have a new facet, a new phase of your life, expect that there will be those who will not be a part of it, and that has to be okay. If you want to embrace it, it must be okay. It's not rejection. It's not any of those bad or negative feelings. It is just of passing through life. It is a flow of life that you have jumped into, and expect for life to change. If you resist it, you have to go through the process again. If there's something you really, really want, keep this in your mind. You have to learn to let go, and you have to learn to receive. Those are the two major things of change that are standard, and they will not change. I mean, those are standard. Your life will change, but those particular things will always be the same. So allow yourself to be free. Be free. Spread your wings. Allow your energy to flow. Stand in your truth and be strong. Things will not always be easy. Life it's not meant to be easy. So expect things to come against you. It'll make you stronger. If you suffer through loss, as I have, it's a little bit harder to process. It is a different type of strength. We go through strength even in our weakness, and it's a very odd place to be. But if you're in that place, I want to be there for you and let you be there for me as well. Let's join together, okay? That's the way life is meant to be. I love you from here. God bless you. You can take some time to just rest and relax. Listen to some of the music. If I can let it go a little bit longer, I'll do that. But I just am so blessed that I have been a part of your journey. I'd like you to keep in mind to go to JanineMarie.com as much as you can every now and then when you think about it, and maybe take a look at some of the new things that I have that are coming up, because my life is also taking a pivot, even with some of the difficult things that are in it. So God bless you once again. I love you from here. And I so love that you have taken this journey with me. Have a wonderful rest of the day and embrace life. Embrace breath and let your heart beat with the pulse of the planet. Bye-bye.